everyone, and welcome to another episode of Moments with I Am My Sister's Keeper. My name is Nyemade. I'm a volunteer with I Am My Sister's Keeper, and I am so excited. Today, we have with us the Cunningham family, who is involved with the organization, and we're going to learn a little bit more about how they got involved and the impact it's had on them. So first, hello, Cunninghams.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you all so much for joining me today. To start, would you all like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Grace.
Hey, Grace.
My name is Maya.
My name is Sanaya.
My name is Kenneth.
My name is Kenneth.
And my name is Tony Ann.
Yeah. Hi, well, thank you all so much for joining. So where are you located? And are you with the Delaware chapter?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. How did you get involved with I Am My Sister's Keeper?
Well, the initial, my oldest daughter here, Maya, was the first one to join a couple of years ago. I was familiar with it with Miss Charlotte Miller-Lacey. She was the director of student services at Parkway Academy North. And we worked together there. And she, told me about the program, Rites of Passage for Females, and I thought it was a great idea. And the rest is history.
I love that you were intrigued by the Rites of Passage, because I think that's one of the best things that the program has that really sets it apart from other programs for girls. Just having those things set in place to help them learn different skills and things as they move forward. So Maya, is that correct? Your name's Maya?
Maya.
Maya. Hi, Maya. So you were the first one to get involved. Did you like it? How did you like the program?
I liked it a lot. It opened me to meet new people and to have new experiences. I actually now have a mentor. I went to a tea party after I was out of MSK, and she saw me and really liked my demeanor and how I kept myself, and she asked to be my mentor. So it's given me a lot of different outlets to do different things outside of it, but it still all comes together to be MSK.
That's awesome. Having a mentor is so important. As you get older, you realize a lot of things it's what you know, but also who you know. So the more people you know and can network with, the better. What's your favorite thing about having a mentor?
Just having somebody to talk to when things get rough.
Nice, very nice. And this is Cunningham. I apologize, I forgot your first name.
Tony Ann, that's okay.
What was your initial thoughts on the program when she got involved?
Well, starting from the very beginning, when I met Miss Lacey, I met her as Mama Lacey, and I just absolutely loved her. She has such a genuine spirit. She loves. So just from knowing her, I knew that anything that she started or was involved in was somewhere safe that I could send my girls to be a part of. And I knew that it would be positive. I knew that it would be empowering. And then just supporting Mama Lacey and supporting Maya throughout the program. When it came time for the other two girls, when they got old enough, I just knew that it was a program that they had to be a part of as well.
Yes, she does have that wonderful, just warm presence. And like you said, that it's a safe space for them, which is also very important. Having your children outside of your care when you can't keep an eye on them, it's important to know that they're with people that can keep them safe and that you don't have to worry about them, especially with them being there for long hours. So Gracie, are you part of the I Am My Sister's Keeper now? Yes.
Yes.
What's your favorite part so far?
My favorite part is when we all get together in groups.
In groups, like on Saturdays? Do you do the Confidence Club?
Yes.
Yes. And I apologize. Your other daughter, I don't want to. I don't want to mess up her name.
Sanaya.
Sanaya.
Yes.
Sanaya, what's your favorite part of being involved?
My favorite part of being involved, that it opens me up to different people that's gone through different experiences. So it prepares me more when I go out into the real world. I have more experience with different kinds of people.
Yeah, absolutely, because they frequently get in visitors for you all, right, on the Saturdays to come in and talk about different things. What's been one of your favorite visitors so far?
My favorite visitor,
Or a favorite topic, because sometimes it's hard to remember who, but do you remember a visit where you talked about something that was really interesting to you? And same thing for Maya and Grace as well, if either of you can think of any favorite topics you've talked about.
Say it.
Go
Tell
ahead.
her.
My favorite one was Miss Delaware.
Miss Delaware, when she came in, did she do was that the one where she did the science experiment with you?
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's fun.
I remember my very first time going to the tea party before I was in MSK. One of my teachers was actually speaking, and I knew her personally because I knew her at school, but that was a good experience to see how she expressed herself outside of school.
Mm. Yeah, it's always interesting seeing teachers outside of the element where you usually see them, because you're like, oh, you're a person too. You're not just my teacher. So that's always interesting. Yeah, that's cool. For the parents, have there been any challenges that you've had with being involved or that you've had to overcome?
No, I can't say that they have.
No, not my, well, as an overprotective mother, my only challenge has been just being able to release them and not worry.
Yeah.
We had a ski trip planned for this weekend. Unfortunately, it is canceled or postponed, but that was my first challenge, just wrapping my mind around sending my baby away without for a couple of days. And the only reason I agreed to send her is because it's with Mama Lacey.
Yeah, that's understandable. Kenneth Jr., what do you do when your sisters are gone? Do you enjoy having the time to yourself? Free reign of the house?
Yes.
Yes.
Video games.
Oh, you get to play video games? That's fun. Do they ever come back home and show you what they worked on or do any projects with you?
He's actually the third.
Oh, you're the third. Oh, the third. Do your sisters ever show you any of the projects they work on?
Yes.
Ice cream.
How to make ice cream.
You learned how to make ice cream? That's cool.
Yeah, when they were online.
And Mr. and Mrs. Cunningham, what are some of the main things you hope that the girls take away from being involved in I Am My Sister's Keeper?
Building confidence, building social skills, emotional intelligence, just being able to be leaders within their age group or even beyond their age group, being around other girls who are seeking or wanting to grow the same way that they are.
I think for me, I agree with all of that, but especially the self-esteem piece. I think it's so important, especially for our young Black girls, to be proud of who they are.
That's right.
And how they are, how they look. And it's just, you're surrounded, so many positive people of color,
It's like
women
a
of
family.
color.
It's like a family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it just helps them feel better about themselves, and you can see the benefit of it.
And I found, because I was one of the older ones in my group, because I joined when I was 16, 17. that a lot of the younger ones, the ones around my siblings' age, really looked up to me. When we went on a ski trip, it was me and I had some of the younger kids with me in our room. And I feel like after the trip, they were following me around and stuff, and they would really look up to me.
That's awesome. And because the thing is, you can be a mentor at any age, right? So as much as you have mentors that are older, you're able to be a mentor for the younger kids, and they look up to you sometimes even more than older people, because they'll see someone like me and be like, oh, she's so old, even though I'm not. And but someone who's closer to their age, they're more like, oh, she's so cool, I want to be like her. And it gives you an opportunity to pass on what you're learning, even as you're learning from others. And so do you think that as you get older, it's something that you're going to want to come back and be involved in as well?
Well, I'm actually still involved in it. I went to the tea party and I go to some of the events. I go to some of the meetings. So I'm trying to set it up so that I can be one of the volunteers. I have to go through a process to do that, but be one of the volunteers so I can still help until they have the next group that they're making for young adults. Because I heard that there might be another group for young adults coming out.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yes. And we always need volunteers. I love that you mentioned, Mr. Cunningham, the confidence, because that I think is hugely important for people. I know that for me growing up, something that helped me a lot was that my mom made such a point of instilling confidence in me. And it's why I volunteer on Saturdays with the Confidence Club, because I think that people don't realize how much that lays the groundwork for so much of you. And people also don't always think of the fact that true confidence comes from within, right? A lot of times people like to compare themselves to other people. Am I better? Am I worse? But like, that's not really confidence. Like if you walk around and thinking you're better than others, and that's what makes you feel good, that's not really confidence. Confidence is knowing within yourself that you're good no matter what, no matter who's around, you are good. So I love that I Am My Sister's Keeper really makes a point of trying to instill that in the girls so that they know no matter what, that they individually are great.
Absolutely. That's the rock of the program, I believe.
Yes. Well, thank you all so much for meeting with me and chatting for a few minutes about I Am My Sister's Keeper. Do you guys want to say anything about the program or share anything that we haven't talked about?
I just want to highly recommend the program for anyone looking for something positive for their young ladies. They have great activities. It teaches them, they're working on STEM skills. You already mentioned the Confidence Club. They take them on different field trips. I mean, there's just so much, they have so much to offer. And so I don't think we could recommend it highly enough.
Yes. Well, thank you for that. And yes, anyone who is watching, if you have anyone in that age range or know anyone who does, it's a wonderful program. And, you know, we mentioned the rites of passage and the stems and confidence, and you can actually go back and see previous videos of these for the Moment with I Am My Sister's Keeper, where we talk about them all a little bit more in depth. But as Mr. Cunningham mentioned, there's a wide variety of things to keep your girls engaged. Well, thank you again so much to the Cunningham family. You are a lovely family. I'm glad that you're involved in the program, and I look forward to seeing you girls on the Saturdays that I volunteer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.